In my whole life, I don't meet such beauty. Every time me see the girl, me get shaky. Jah send her from heaven just to be with me, and I promise to love you endlessly. I will love you like a mother love a brand new baby. Ex among of respect unto you daily. Treat you like a man is supposed to treat a lady. This is a fact, it is not a maybe. I will keep you warm on the coldest nights. Keep you in my heart when you're out of my sight. We don't care if the king come, we have to fight. Loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Your mama and your daddy said it's a shame. It's a downright disgrace. Long as I've got you by my side, I don't care what nobody say. My friends tell me it's no future in loving a married woman. If I can't see you when I want, I'll have to see you when I can. Annalie, 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 Annalie. Sub-degree when the girl let off no steam. Every day she come out nice and clean. Me walking around wide awake in a dream, all because of my African queen. My shoulder is strong if the leader want lean. I will never abuse you, never be mean. When you pass, man put on them high beam, but no different. We have extra magazine. Annalie, 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 Annalie.
They say you never miss your water until your well run dry. And overspilled milk, a big man is not supposed to cry. Well then, butter brim, hey the woman butter brim. Them could charge her for sin. Butter brim, straight cleaning, in sort of fucking. Butter brim, fully they made examine figure lose such a sweet brownie. Butter brim, now it's the dread she call it when she need sexual healing. Anyways, one man lost is another man's gain. If you can't handle the traffic, then stay out the lane. Behind her beautiful smile, she was hiding her pain. You couldn't see the tears due to the falling rain. With a woman emotions, son, you don't wanna play a game. They got certain moves that want put you to shame. And then you taking on your balling will all be in vain. When I bet you call the next morning. Remember all of the first time you meet it. You have to do that much more for keep it. Candlelight dinner, wine and chocolate. Don't forget the roses, big man, this talking. You should have me walk her down to the pulpit and remove her sexy ass from off for the market. Your friends don't have no woman, but them calling you whip. And like an idiot, you believe it. Butter brim, hey the woman butter brim. Them gotta charge her for sin. Butter brim, straight cleaning, in sort of fucking. Butter brim, fully made examine figure lose such a sweet specimen. Butter brim, now it's the dread she call it when she needs sexual healing. A woman is a gift unto humanity. Treat her with respect and dignity. Heed the words of the great Tyrus Riley. She royal, will treat her like royalty. She works, she cooks, she clean and wash your stinking laundry. All she wanted in return was your loyalty. Could I make her a carnival for the karaoke? Her love just come down and she need a remedy. You met her at the peak of her sexuality. Wrong time for leave a big old time. Pretty like an angel, but she went freaking. And now she feeling horny. Income not dread to fulfill her fantasy. She blows when I whisper sweet nothing softly. She's on a journey. On to ecstasy, but a brim. Here we are the woman, but a brim. Them got the charge her fishing, but a brim. Straight cleaning, in such a fucking, but a brim. Fully they made examine, figure lose such a sweet brownie, but a brim. Now it's the dread she call it when she need sexual healing. Fool him, know him holding in palm my hand. Woman recently inherited acres of land. Cassava, cocoa, ganja and yam. Just to the box to make the Cessna land DJ. Turn up the bass and make the dance all ram. See why not the building with a brand new slum. Word to the wise, all my youth man. You need exceptional skills to keep a good man. Meaning communication. Stop listening for answer and for listen for overstand. All she ever needed was your affection, your kissing, caressing, and attention. You could solve this complex equation. So go back on the rock, hence you crawl out from. You get the test and you feel the exam. Now the dread, the real diagram. But a brim, here we are the woman, but a brim. Them got the charge her fishing, but a brim. Straight cleaning. In such a fucking, but a ring. Fully they made examine, figure lose such a sweet brownie, but a brim. Now it's the dread she call it when she need sexual healing.
Crossover dribble through the middle. Time play like you got someone like a fiddle. Hey, and fool tell Bones say, oh, see why I talk too fast. Bones telling they have to listen slow. This is not ties or us, smile. You better fetch your thesaurus, or a little help from your friend the right Nazarus. Don't stare directly into the light, or your brains will be clouded with cordite. I'll make your head nod like birds in flight, or like the way honeys be acting when they doing it right. Open all night, I'm scribing novels, pour syrup over whacking seas cause they waffle. I'm keeping them baffled, get supplied with toxic tracks that'll make them marvel at the bass's decibel. No cure, everyone is susceptible to this technique. Bring me A in this new millennium. You so far underground, I need sonar to locate your sound. My stilo is hard but sweet like Polgoron. Pandominium, even if I was just a home. Higher echelon. This is just in the meta-desolate section of your cranium. Step upon this icon, magnate, mortar, distant star, illuminating this here rap sphere, piercing the darkness. Don't give up your day job to venture into my wilderness. I chew on furloughs like cigar at the Preakness, locating your weakness, then lock on. I'm feeling like this still. When the night raids over Iran, you may try to borrow, thinking your last name is
crazy. Greetings, routine, regular routine, everything to the supreme. We inside our building. Like my man Bob Markley say, make a move in Mondays, boy. Here we go, back at it again one more time. We have a special guest tonight. We're gonna get to that in a hot minute. Hopefully Zaire will pop into, you know. We have several things going on. We're gonna get to that like afterwards. Darrell, we want to shout out Darrell definitely. I gotta add my man to the stage one time because if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be here. So you already know. What's up, my king?
Oh man, I'm good like you. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Nah, yeah. Scream that. We in this together, bro. We
doing this Make Your Movie Mondays.
You already know Make Your Movie Mondays, man. Anybody want to
podcast where imagination meets action?
Exactly. Yeah, you got to put the work in. Yeah. Let them know we got to put work in. Everybody got to know we got to put the work in. It's not about just talking. It's not about, you know what I mean? Visualizing. It's about getting your hands dirty, as we say in the industry, right?
That's right.
That's right.
It's some kids I'm mentoring. I started mentoring, and I'm telling them, I'm like, look, everything counts. You know, the way you talk to people, the way you prep. But then a lot of times we have the challenge of our own fears and doubts. And so we here to help people to think about how to move through and get your film made, how to get your movie made every Monday.
Yeah, I appreciate you for that part, cause you know me, I'm no, it look like I'm not shy, but you know me, I ain't really want to get you like, see what, come on, see what you got. I'm like, come on, man, you really like, come on, man. I'm like, you know, but I'm happy you push me, so you know what I mean, you drive me, so that I appreciate you for that, bro. I love you a lot. Like I said, I want to shout out to Daryl, man, cause I know that's our partner. He used to be here tonight, but he taking care of some other stuff.
He said he might try to make the last half hour if he could.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. You know, that'd be cool. He's always welcome. You know, I need his output all the time. You feel me? Yeah, he's very intuitive, man. I feel his gangster all day. You heard?
Yo, so let me ask you a question. Can people call in? You gonna have some calls in?
Yeah, you go. Well, we on YouTube. You already know Ballistic Recordings. YouTube. You can check in.
Right.
Yeah, you can type in. We have the comment section. You can definitely check in like that. You know what I mean? Right. Yeah. We read your message and we get to you and let you know what's going on.
Yeah,
no
so
doubt.
I we want to tell people, number one, they can call in and ask questions. They could.
Yeah, of course.
That we'll address, either later on in the show or
of course,
or overall, because
of course.
A lot of people, there's a lot of talent out there. That's the thing I appreciate with you. You talented, and you're not hiding it. You know, you got areas where you like, I want to do this, I want to do that, but hey, I haven't done it yet, but this is what I'm doing now. You know.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. I think if we could get more people to feel.
You're not if we will. Not if it's not an if thing. We will.
Right. Yeah. Speaking to
most likely when I come on, I gotta get on the phone and like reach out to these people, let them know we on live. You know what I mean? And let them know that we about. You know, they see people checking in already. So yeah, we good now. I know you got a guest, a special guest, I should say.
Yes,
you know, I feel at a disadvantage because I ain't get to really know much about her. You know what I mean? Yeah, so she gonna have to say what she gotta say. So
yeah.
There she go.
So this young lady here is one of a few black.
I love her vibe already. Yeah.
Right. This is Alicia McDaniel. She's out in Oklahoma. She from New York, really. Right?
All day, holla, baby.
Mixing five. South over there.
So, but she's been working
all
in the
day
Midwest on a ton of films. I'm gonna let her give you her discography. She's with other
let the folks know.
She started in, I believe I want to say the filmmaker program in New York, right?
Yeah,
so
made in New York.
Tell her, please welcome, one of the few black key grips, able to run your grip and your electric, right? We are independent filmmakers, so you got to find people.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you got to wear a lot of hats. Yeah, you wear a lot of hats. Yeah.
So
no doubt.
Welcome, Alicia McDaniel.
We appreciate you. I feel honored. I'm honored.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Say a little something about yourself. Wait. Huh? Go ahead, Mac.
Go ahead. Tell us about yourself. Because today we're going to talk about pre-production and some of the things that people need to prep for pre-production. I'm sure you can chime in, but give me a little history. Come on now. It ain't a little history, but give me your history.
Yeah, a little something.
I'm thinking. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Well, overall, shout out to Made in New York, first and foremost.
Made in New York.
But my Uncle Bob has always been in production as long as I've been playing basketball. So he's always been putting that in my ear. And then next thing you know, I decided to go to film school. It was a short program, but as far as prep goes, it's all about entry level, right? So any PA, anybody of any position is gonna start from that point. And a production assistant overall, just like a regular assistant that anybody would have if they have enough money to afford to do so. Uh, as far as prep goes, uh, it's a lot of planning. And all we do is execute. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, with that being said, as far as me wanting to be a grip, I knew the second that I touched a dolly, I wanted to be a grip. So I was like,
Oh
okay,
wow.
how do I get to this machine? And that
Oh wow.
machine, ironically, was used in the military. As my uncle
Okay.
knows, my whole family is military.
Mm-hmm.
So they used to load bombs up with this machine that they use for the camera.
Yeah.
So as soon as I touched it, I was like, yo, I gotta get on this machine.
Attached.
I don't know how. I don't
Wow.
know why, but
A lot of
I
people
got
don't
to
get.
it.
A lot of people don't get really like into one thing immediately. They will be moving around with it,
Yeah, it
do
was
this before they
instant.
really get attached. But seems like you got attached like immediately,
Yeah. Yeah, my
instantly.
uncle definitely nudged. He definitely
Oh, I
nudged.
see what you said.
But cause he's like, yeah, let's do this thing on the side. I'm like, what? And the next thing you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm in film school, by the way. He's like, oh, really? So
Mm.
uh,
So,
that
but tell us some of the films
machine
you worked
is
on. Name some of the films that you worked on.
well, as far as big to small.
Yeah, big to
The
small.
last
It don't
film I
matter.
walked that I worked on was Twisters.
Okay. Twisters.
I worked
Yeah,
on
yeah.
She said Twisters.
Yes.
Yeah,
That Twisters
Yeah,
with the
that
doors
too.
blowing off and all that with the cows and stuff. Stop
Yeah.
playing. That's huge. That's
yeah.
huge.
My name is in the credits.
That's right.
Okay, cool. It should be. They better put it in. What you talking about? We have a
No, they
problem
don't
if
have
they.
to.
No, but we have a problem if they didn't. Me and Bob would have a problem if they didn't. So
But
yeah.
you know, you're in the union, right?
Yeah.
So
Okay, dig. All right. Yeah. Correct.
That,
Correct.
A Thousand Tomorrows, the Kurt
Yeah.
Warner
Thousand
story,
tomorrow.
um, American Underdog.
Okay.
I worked on Power. I worked
You
on
worked on
Law and
Power
Order.
with them boys.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
So
My
she's
very
speaking.
first one I was proud of was, but not for me, but that was like a student film. But it was with Roger Godiva Smith. And my uncle knows I love East Bayou. So as soon as that happened, I was like, oh snap! I was like,
Oh, okay.
man.
Okay.
That thing. But yeah. So in New York, it's a lot of TV shows. Until I moved out here, I was able to work on movies.
That's you, Bob.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Tofé. Go ahead.
My phone was ringing.
Gosh, I
It was all
probably should
good.
have pulled up my resume because it's a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, we still got time. We're gonna be on for a minute.
I worked on Marvel shows. Shoot. Evil.
Oh yeah,
That
Evil.
was
I know
fun.
Evil. Yeah, I know Evil.
Yeah. Shoot. I worked on Manifest. I worked on FBI.
Okay. Yeah.
That's one for the books.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But as far as movies, it's very few. And one of the few things that my coworkers like to joke about a lot is like, oh, like if you worked on a movie, like it's usually like out of state or like upstate or something because it's so easy to work on a TV show. And then you
Oh,
don't have to get
okay.
accredited for it at all.
Yeah.
Like if you pay
Yeah.
attention to the credits at the end of the TV show, it's mad quick. You don't even
They
know
Yeah.
flying by.
who my boss was, kind of
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
So up until I moved out here, I have finally got proper credits, even though I'm
Oh,
not
wow.
union yet.
Oh, wow. I'm proud of you. As what I've heard so much. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a playlist of all the movies you did, and I'm just watch it, over and over
Yeah,
and over.
I should have my resume in front of me. I'm sorry. So
That's
No,
please,
it's okay. It's last minute. It's okay. Plus, it's not. I mean, you're here now, but one thing, like we're gonna be here for a minute. We started out with this idea to do it for a short time, but now we extended it because we're getting a lot of good feedback. So we're gonna be here for a while. So more than likely, you're gonna be here. You know what I mean? In the future, the near future, and we're gonna have a chance to go through like other stuff. You know. So today, I know it wasn't like
yeah, we
last
can
minute
talk
for you
about
and so.
it. Behind the scenes, I said we could talk about it behind the scenes and all that. A lot of the NDAs I signed is up, so we could talk.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Now that sounds like a plan to me. That sounds like a plan to me.
You could even put it in the chat.
Yeah,
So-
that sounds like a plan to me. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. You can even put it in the chat.
Look,
Yeah.
this is something
Yeah,
that we're
who's-
going to do
who's-
ongoing. What we're trying to do is develop a kind of a think tank, right? Where we can brainstorm, we can help people, we can talk about, we can show clips from stuff that people have as their own films. We can connect people with music who want to, people want to use original music in their films and do different things. We want to do it all. So this is something that we'll be doing on a regular basis.
Yeah, and amongst us, we wanna like the whole idea, the whole concept was to like assist movie makers out there. That's like where we come from. So some of the questions we ask gonna be pungent. Some of them we asking is gonna be, you know what I mean? I don't know everything. I'm pretty sure Bob don't either. But if we put it out there in the atmosphere and in the air, then we could get some feedback. So some of the things you're talking about is like lean production on a micro budget film. I don't know if you have any idea of how that works or where we at with that, because a lot of us are independent and we be having problems, like real problems, you know what I mean? Trying to get our thing to the next level and stuff like that. We might have a budget, but our budget might not match the production. So we would like to know, like, if you have any clue or any idea how we go about working on a micro budget. Like, is there any idea you have about doing that, or from your insights from being around the industry this long?
Yes. So, do you know about the movie that got an award, Uncle Bob, off the iPhone, just for the attachment on the back of the phone?
Yeah.
I heard it. We talked a little bit about it. I haven't seen
That
it.
last week, yeah.
We talked about it, yeah.
So, yeah, that's as micro as it can get.
Right.
as far as pointed and shooting. But as far as the staff, I'll tell you, I was interning for at least 6 to 8 months before I ever got my first
Yeah,
check.
that's what we're talking about. That's
So you
what that
just
thing.
have
That's what
to
we're talking about.
Find passionate people that want to do it. For real, for real.
Right. And that's the other thing. This is a resource for us to be able to connect people. You know, if you're looking for, I'm sorry, a big giant firefly. If you're looking for people to partner with, to do stuff, and I think that interning is a golden opportunity for a lot of people, because
Yeah, it's hands-on, right?
right, and you gain experience. Right, and you learn from other people, and it's very helpful to people because it saves them money. So,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
Keep
It's
doing that.
definitely
Thing.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, for an independent writer to be doing it becomes his baby like. So he's very protective. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is,
They're gonna always remember you. They're gonna always rehire you, no matter what.
yeah, correct. I got you. No, other things you were looking at was like the permits. You know, like the locations,
You
permits.
gotta go to the mayor's office.
Huh?
You gotta go to the mayor's office. All those streets.
Oh, like okay. See, that's good to know. It's like okay, if we doing a concert in the park, we gotta get a song permit. We gotta get like
It's
the insurance. Now that's another issue again
So
altogether.
let me comment
Well,
a little
see,
bit.
that's where the equipment comes in now.
Right.
You on your
Yeah.
own otherwise.
Oh,
So let me ask
So
you.
you can
let me
get
ask
you can get the space, but whatever happens in that space,
oh, okay.
So
See
here's
what
what
I'm
they
saying?
usually ask for. They usually ask for $1 million aggregate, which costs about $1,200.
Yeah, recover $1 million.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. But if you obviously want to do that if you're shooting somewhere where things can go wrong. A lot of people, we talk about the guerrilla filmmaking that people have done, and it's hard because some stuff is very expensive. Some permits are very expensive, some are not. Like if you're trying to shoot in Times Square, obviously you're gonna pay some money.
Obviously.
But a lot of places you can capture shots, right?
Yeah.
But the idea is how well planned out your time table.
Of course.
Because you can shoot in a short window and not have to really pull permits. Now, we're not encouraging that you would do that. However, there are people who would
I've seen it done. I've seen it done. I've seen it done.
And a lot of times, especially if you're shooting a short or you're shooting something that's not huge.
Emphasis on the iPhone movie.
Right, on the iPhone.
They didn't pay for none of that.
Right. And especially if, the wild part is if you're dealing with original music, and there's a lot of things you can do to showcase a film and get it funded further.
Correct.
So in your pre-pro, you're thinking about all these things. You're thinking about, who's in the background. You're thinking about, am I using a car in this shot? What's my audio gonna be like in the car and out the car?
Correct.
All the things that you have to plan, you want to circle back to them.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you guys a question.
Yes.
Okay. A movie will comprise of several video. Like if I was shooting a video, I could get away with shooting a video like in the street without certain things.
Anywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So now, could I compile videos to make?
Absolutely. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I'm talking about.
So the idea
once you do
is
that, right? You can do that for free and all that. So they we usually have a sign saying, "Hey, we're filming this. If you walk in,
right,
and your image is being used. So if you got a Karen that decides to be bad one day and talk about, oh, I didn't even know I was in this movie,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's where there's the problem, because
that's something you always want to post. You always want to post, right? Basically, it's an outdoor wide video release that's saying, hey, if you come in this area and we're shooting, we get the right to use your image. Now, the crazy part about it, though, is that anything shot outside is off limits. It doesn't matter. That's why TMZ exists. You ever seen TMZ?
Yeah, correct.
Shoot everybody coming from restaurants and coming out. You can use your image because you're outdoors.
Yesterday, go ahead.
To protect yourself, you have that release, that general.
Yeah, the release. Yeah. Yesterday we was in the park, right, at 100 at Marcus Garvey Park, and them guys were shooting, getting ready to do the show. Now they was getting ready to do the show at 1st of August, me and Bob. Shout out to Bob Mac, Ty Box, and all them guys out there were doing it. And they had models, and they was actually practicing in the park, right?
Yeah.
But, bro, you should see the people walking up and down to the...
While they
my man was telling you, like, yo, Bob, you can't control them. Like, what you...
Like,
I mean, you could tell them to move to the side or whatever, but it was horrible, bro. Everybody, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's not because you didn't have no license. It's not locked up. You don't know.
So what you gonna do? Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You in Marcus Garvey Park. What you gonna do? Right. You dig what I'm saying? And like I'm trying to let them know, like, listen.
If he had a permit,
that's different.
Obviously, he can have security. Be like,
all right, a couple weeks ago. All right, I'm glad you brought it up, because a couple weeks ago we did the thousand drums for peace. Yeah. Remember? But we had the permit. So then we could have put the blockades and all that.
Right.
We had no permits yesterday. Them dudes was up and down to the shooting point. Like, oh man. But that's something you gotta be aware of too, though.
No parking spot.
Right. So that's the importance as well of PAs to do lockups. Right.
Okay.
They seem like they
like, excuse me, sir, you can't come this way right now. You gotta go the other way. They're like, F you.
Yeah, it was a problem. It was a serious. It became an issue. It became an issue after a minute. You know what I mean? It became an issue after a minute. But you need that PA. You need a couple people out there to help.
Right.
With that aspect of the game. Last week we was talking about even though once somebody will wear like mad hats, we was talking about having people in position to do certain things. You know what I mean? And certain things got to be taken care of if you need protection, because that's what it is. You know what I mean? You got to be able to I don't know, like, to me, I couldn't understand why they didn't have that yesterday. I'm telling you the truth. Why didn't they have any more
Well,
people?
because two things. Number one, they didn't pay for a permit, and they was trying to get as much done as possible on cheaper things. So, what y'all did for 1,000 drums, and it was different.
Yeah, it was different. For $1,000 was different. Yeah. We could have blocked it off because we did have the permit. We did have the song permit too. We had all the permits that day. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday it was straight wild. And then it was like at least I said 30 to 40 models. Cause actually it was just there was the models practicing. Something like that. It was like the models getting ready for the show, right? So it was like 30, 40, you know what I mean? So to have everybody lined up walking there, and then you got to do the circle and come back and all that. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, they had an attraction, so the women were.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Other people started coming in to see what was going on. I didn't understand, and they was all up. And then it was being
Video.
Yeah, it was being taped. It was being taped. The whole session was being taped. You know. Yeah. So, but shout out to Ty Box. Shout out to Mac and all them guys out there, Pray Mac and all them guys out there was holding it down. They I think beside everything they did an excellent job, you know, with all the other things out there.
That brings me to the idea of people understanding that there are definitely tools that you want to use, both for scheduling, right, for budgeting, right, and for any tasks and tracking your budget. But when you shoot, like. Some people don't understand that you can have a short shoot day, or you can have several shoot days. Films can be done, in any amount of time. In realistic time, if you track it and you use the tools that are available, like Gorilla is a tool. Obviously Final Cut. Final Draft rather. Will help you plan some. But there's a ton of different ways that you can really get stuff done on a cheap budget. The phone thing opens up a whole nother world.
Yeah. I agree.
So I told you a couple of years ago when I was doing the Fatherhood Image Film Festival, we had that as a category. We didn't get. I got a few submissions, but I didn't get a whole lot. I bet you if I released that again, people were like, "Oh yeah, I can shoot on my phone." It's a well-known thing now.
Yeah, it's a well-known thing now. Now you said something that's very important, and I think this is the part of it that would help these guys out there trying to do the thing to save. Even with what happened yesterday, I'm gonna use it as an example. The pre-production hacks. This is what we were talking about. The pre-production, because I think if everybody knew what they were doing before we got out there, some of us did. But if like everybody knew, they had like a meeting and everybody knew, okay, this is what we do, this is what we do, this is what we do, it would have making the job much easier. So now tell me a little bit about that pre-production hack now. Maybe Mo could help me with that.
The more money, the better.
Yeah, that's always the thing.
It's all about the team. At the end of the day, one of the best coordinators I know.
Yeah.
To Tanisha Hartsfield. She gave me the most jobs, especially when I started. And that's the only reason why I experienced pre-pro.
Okay.
And I'm talking about like, it would be like 2 months, and I'm like, we not started shooting yet? Like, we picking up all these clothes.
Whoa.
We going over here, marking over these things. We picking up all this gear, these tables, these chairs.
Wow.
All these things. Like, we're not even talking about the storyboard yet.
Yeah, you're not talking about the storyboard yet.
Just talk about what we need so everybody can sit down and eat at lunchtime.
Yeah, correct.
That's just for
that's another thing again.
Yeah.
So the other
thing. There's different departments within pre-production that takes care of every category, from crafting all the way down to the office.
Yeah.
The mail, delivering as soon as we done filming the memory card.
Yeah.
Somebody has a job.
Oh well, this happened the other day. That happened the other day with the memory card. That happened the other day, and the girl was running around looking for what she went to where them stores that be selling the cars with. She went to like several stores.
That's what
That's crazy. That's a waste of time, bro.
So you know what this means though? this means that planning.
That's my point. That's my point. That's my point.
AD, right?
Yeah, correct.
AD, a good
Correct.
coordinator is
Correct.
invaluable. You're a
Correct.
director, and you got a guy producing with you, a good AD and a good coordinator, because they're going to prep and
Them the
talk
ones-
about all the steps.
Like, go here, go there. I'm like, dang. I'm like, we even start shooting. I'm waiting to see the camera.
Exactly.
Excited.
Exactly.
All that stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
3 months.
Yeah. You gotta be nailed down. You gotta be nailed down. You gotta be nailed down. It's frustrating sometimes. I've been on set like a couple sets that like, oh my god, you know what I mean? It's so confusing.
Well, it's easy to get sidetracked. All you got to do is have one detail out of whack.
And it's over.
We can't shoot. We don't have.
They throw everything off.
We don't have the shirt. The shirt
You
that
can
is
get
supposed to be
fired.
live is not here. Somebody left it or they didn't bring it. Like it doesn't
You get
take a lot
fired.
to.
When it comes to that equipment,
Yep.
and then if they don't have insurance too, you're done.
Yeah, you
But
can
not
literally
losing.
kill a shoot with the wrong wardrobe. So
Wardrobe.
it's a planning thing.
Yes, a planning thing. All right, look. If I'm shooting in the era, I'm shooting from the 70s. I need Belfoot. I need the brims. I need, you know what I mean? All of this.
That's all.
But you also need.
That's all prop house.
Oh my God, bro.
That's
Oh
all
my
those
God. You need the music from that time.
Oh yeah.
You do it, but the music you can do it in post production. But I'm just saying.
Yeah,
You did?
you have to
Even
have
so.
old copyrights to the sound.
And you gotta scout
all at the
like
end.
crazy. So when you scout, you could be like, okay, we doing the 70s, but
Shout out
in
to
the
locations.
background, you see a digital board going by, and you're like, that's not the 70s. How we do that? So your scout is very important, right? All these
Yeah, your stop footage is important.
right, but even your background, like you can shoot in an alley and pretty much get away with it, right? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're like,
you could,
okay,
you could,
I
you
don't
could,
see
you
a
could.
whole lot, but you still got to be mindful of the things that are time frame. What did what's my man name? Blunt? What's his name that was with us last week? Who was with us last week? Your man from Canada.
I'm like, did you say blunt?
Nah, that's not his name. I'm close though. We can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Brent, you talking about Brent?
Oh, there
Brent,
you go.
yes, I said Blunt, but it's Brent. But so Brent was talking about how there was a movie and he watched the license plate of the period of the time that he lived.
Yeah, and it was blue. Yeah, I remember that now.
When he knew that was it.
I remember that now. Yeah.
Alicia, you might not remember when the license plates was orange and it had big blue letters. Like now they got New York on them and they orange, but they have big blue letters and they have nothing on them. But that's a period piece thing.
Yeah.
You gotta plan for.
You got to plan for. You got to be sharp with that one.
Continuity. Yes.
Yeah, oh,
yes,
that's a whole
yes,
nother
yes.
world. Yeah.
That's a whole big thing. That's special effects and props.
Yep. So hopefully people are writing stuff down and they can get a list of some of the things that they need to pay attention to. You need to pay attention to detail. Even if you have a film that's a short and doesn't have a whole lot of action in it or different things, you've got to be mindful and you got to sit down and plan and talk it out. You know, say, hey, when we do this, what else do we need? You know. Okay. Now look, this one of the other points you told me that I think is a good tool, right? Go ahead.
Volunteer recruitment in kind donation has caused savings tragedies, right? Right. So no, does that include friends and families or out the box?
Everybody's working. Your nephew, right?
Down to the straws. Down to the lunch.
Oh yeah, the store like it's regular. Yeah, correct. You go to the corner stores. You're right. You go to the corner stores.
All the bodegas be in it.
I got a bunch of them,
Like, yo,
and we already own them already, so you
to the
know.
store, be like, yo, go order 20 bacon, egg, and cheeses.
Yeah.
Box of coffee.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, correct. You let them know. Yeah, correct. And they, well, you know, we for the whole, so the bodegas is ours. So I tell them, like, this is what we doing. They always gonna be like, okay, see, well, let me, you know what I mean? I got this, so you got chips, so you juice, so you whatever. So that's very important. That's very, very important from the bodegas all the way down. You crazy as hell, bro.
So, but listen to this. This is a community building situation. Once you shot in a place or the location, you're connected to it. Am I right, Alicia?
Yes.
So from the stores to the people who've come to see you shoot,
They're
or
like,
just come
oh,
to
you back. They're already going to have it ready. It's going to be done.
and it knits everybody
They know
together.
how much money they're going to make, even down to the apartments. So if we shoot in an apartment, they're going to pay their rent.
Yeah.
Even though they shoot it for 1 day or 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
They're going to pay your rent for the month.
Yeah.
They always gonna remember, like, I hope they come back.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They locked in. We as an outsider, all the outsiders is locked in. They locked in, they get locked in, yeah. They get chopped up in the game, yeah. The festivals and the casting and the time.
Cameo. They'll give them a
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask you about. Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Okay, even if you're shooting and you passing by, we could have you in as a cameo to fill in some blanks. You see what I'm saying? So you use everything at your disposal, right? Am I correct? Everything and everyone. If there's a dog passing by, you could get it.
As long as you don't say 7 words, because then they have to pay you.
Correct.
7 words or less.
Correct. Copy.
So I
Now the festivals now. That's I did a couple festivals at the Garden, right? But it was so I say crowded, like it was like so it's like thousands of people. So it was like to maneuver through that crowd, it was like you really have to make a statement. Then not only that, like I say, it was so many experts. Like some guys was doing festivals for years before me. So they knew exactly what to do. You know what I mean? My first year, my second year was very difficult. You know?
Yeah, well, the connection to festivals is probably the main reason that people shoot their shorts. They shoot shorts to be able to submit, to be able to see about winning.
That's like Local One, Uncle Bob.
Yeah.
That's what my man was talking about last week, right?
What Brent was saying?
No, it's Star, D-Star.
I missed that. So, but I'm sorry. That's right. So he is. He wrote for and tried to get into a festival, and then we started really putting together things and moving quicker to address the timing of that festival. So that's a part of the reason why. See, having a script is one product, right? But then having a short to go along with the script is further proof of life. That this person can actually bring a story to fruition, right? Yeah. And if they do it well with no money, how much better will they do with some money?
Yeah, with some money. Yeah, with some money. Yeah, with some money.
So that's why stuff be popping off from Sundance to.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Like that. Hey, they tell you $1,000? Shoot, what they gonna do when I give them $1 million?
Yeah, that topic came up last week too, and that's very important. If you could do this much with this, imagine what you do with this. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot. That means a lot. The effort means a lot. You really got to put it together. Now, oh no.
Let's talk a little bit about casting because I think that's key sometimes.
That's it. Yeah, I think I have that on my board too.
One of the things.
What's the popular paper backstage that we used to use back in the day?
Hollywood Reporter, Backstage.
Yeah, we used to use them.
But,
we used to do.
And that's a great resource because a lot of people are looking and they'll, you can go and you can cast a film through that pretty much with no money. Because people are looking for acting opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm saying that though to say that.
Go to 42nd Street.
So you can win like that. But if you're really trying to make sure somebody can carry your film,
Yeah.
there are people who can carry your film who don't cost money like that. They're just looking for an opportunity.
Yeah.
So a lot of the schools, the film schools.
Yeah, the schools. Yeah, it's important. Yeah. The schools is important.
I keep messing up. The new school and different other. I want to say all of them, but I'm not saying them.
Like, okay,
SVA.
a lot of people was mad at us because our school was like a trade school, right? Like how I'm going to trade school now. Instead of going to college and actually majoring.
Okay. Yeah.
Get a job.
Okay.
Like I had more jobs than a lot of people that I've heard that went to school for film school.
Okay.
To emphasize the point.
Okay.
And that's the
Expand on that. Yeah.
Network. Make the network.
Oh, okay.
So there is a great belief that you can go to these schools and they will further your career. However, you're putting yourself in a market that excludes people who are looking for talent that is not as costly, right? And so people go to
pay your student loans and all that.
Yeah, but like, a lot of them do just for the credit, cause the credit adds up. Cause if I could say, okay, I've been in this movie, that movie, it adds up.
But they're not doing more movies than the people who are trade schools. So it's really a hit or miss situation.
It's quick.
Yeah, correct.
I only went to school for 16 days.
Yeah. You heard that?
I heard.
How many days?
And I've been working since 2014.
That's right.
Yeah, dig it.
So,
That's deep.
Here's the other thing. I really want to say this. I went to film school. I really did. I went to school in California, right?
Yeah.
I went to Cal State University Northwood.
Yeah.
I was there for about 2.5 years, and then I worked on a set. I think in a week, I had a different level of experience working on music video than I did working on film. I did a student film.
Okay.
The benefit of working there was I got to splice acetate. So I was cutting actual film and editing like that. I learned how to do all of it. I shot on
hands on.
We did all that. But when I worked with Gobi Najad and what's the other director? I worked on the Tupac video with the Outlaws.
Okay.
And my understanding of the process changed. Like I knew what I had to do for my student films, but it was mapped out over like a 3 to 4 week period.
Correct.
This we had to see. They picked up the film, they shot. When they canned the film, you dropped it off at the lab. Like it wasn't a joke.
It wasn't a joke. It's not a joke.
Better not lose that car.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And so when you think about, do we got trash bags? Do we got trash cans? Do we have expendables? Right?
Yeah.
Who's picking up the dolly? Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like this stuff is all totally super important stuff that I think a lot of times they don't always teach you.
It's overlooked, yeah.
But when you gotta go do it,
hands on,
right?
Yeah.
You gotta pick up the truck at 6 o'clock in the morning, so I can get to the shoot by 8. After I pick up all the stuff, like, there is a ton of things that sometimes get missed.
Yeah.
And I think that real world experience.
That's what I'm going to ask you. That come from doing it. There's nothing like you could be taught. It comes from just being there, doing it hands on.
Right.
You think it becomes different? Yeah. I learned a lot about that with Zaire too, man. Running around with him, even in simple as doing videos. You know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff involved in it. Like, oh wow, we did a video for Most Def where we did like 8 locations. You know, I was like, oh my god. By the time halfway through the day, I was done.
You done?
You know? I'm done. I'm like, yo, come on, bro.
That's what motivated me as a PA. The food. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah. But one thing we ate good. Now we ate good. We ate good. I ain't gonna front. We ate good. We ate good. Me was that. I ate good.
You got to, because you out there.
Yeah, you need that. You need that.
You need the energy.
You need
So
that
you gotta
energy.
get the energy
You
from
burn a
that.
lot. You burn a lot. You burn a lot. Yeah, you burn a lot.
Burn a lot. So I know I got.
Yeah, you working 12 to 16-hour days.
Exactly. That's my point. It's not like a regular 9 to 5 or anything like that. It's after hours. Some of the
So imagine me being a female. That's like wow,
that. Oh yeah, that's different.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Yeah.
I'm only
That's
20 years
different.
old. I'm like,
Yeah, that's different. Yeah. Being a female is definitely like add something to the list.
And
It
I want to
definitely adds
commend
something
you
to
for
the list.
that. Your courage and actually being you in the freaking Midwest, yo. I know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? And you're out there and you're holding your own. You know, trust me, the idea behind job scarcity and all these other things that go on.
Yeah, going on, especially now.
Stay working.
Especially now.
because the strike happened again.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was vicious. That was vicious.
It's affecting everybody.
Keep my fingers crossed.
A lot of
bro.
my
Keep my fingers-
coworkers have regular jobs now.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
in school currently myself,
Okay.
and still freelancing. So
Yeah. Okay.
like even card holders are having a hard time.
Right.
But
Yeah.
apparently Tulsa King is gonna. Oh yeah, I worked on that too. But Tulsa King is coming
Yeah,
back
she
this
works on
year.
Tulsa King, which is
Because
who's
he
that,
had the
Malone?
nerve to be annoyed and wanted to shoot in Hotlanta. Talk about it's too hot in Oklahoma.
It's
Now
too
you
hot.
coming back. What happened?
That's weird. That's different.
He
Yeah.
wanted to be close to his house. He lived in Clearwater.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
He was being a brat. The teachers.
Yeah, just being a brat. That you was just being a brat. That's it. He was being a brat. That's it. But then some, like some of the people and the folks out there, I know they have this like they privilege. So like it's like, and then other people cater to them. So they expect like everybody to be like that.
All white.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All white.
That's what I'm saying.
His had to be a brunette. Like
That's
his wife.
certain stuff. Yeah,
His
certain
daughter.
stuff. Yeah, certain things. Yeah, certain things are expected.
All
Certain
that.
things are expected. Yeah.
So let
But
me
we
say
cool.
this. I think what we got, what is a tried and true occurrence is that necessity is the mother of invention.
Correct.
So a lot of times
Facts.
we have all these different things that, when you look at how Facebook was created, how Napster was created, how
Oh my God.
different things they evolve around the drama that people create. And so what we want to do is help people make their movies with the
Correct. Make your
scarcity
movie
of
Monday.
jobs, all stuff. Let's band together as people and create our films. Then there's going to be a niche for where the films are actually distributed, where the films are actually put together. We can start a whole production company.
Exactly.
Do production
Exactly.
deals
Exactly.
based on what's going on.
I agree
And I think
100%.
The more we
I would love
try
that.
promote people making their own movies, we'll create a network.
Yeah.
And that's what this is about.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
The importance of prep.
Yep.
Say it again.
All of it.
The importance of prep.
All right. Let him know.
And trust me, my uncle will tell you, I'm quite stubborn. So
You
if
are?
I have to do it, I'm not going to be the planner. Somebody's going to, but I'm going to execute. Just tell me what to do.
Okay. And you're going to run with it.
That's family, right? And that's what's so that's what we doing.
That's a good trait to have. Yeah, that's what we doing now. We setting it up. And the future look bright, like I say. So I know you won't be on just today. You'll be on like regular because we have a lot of other folks that's in the industry that love what we're doing. That we just have to give them time to get on. You see what I'm saying? As part of
promote. Everybody tell a friend. Tell
a friend to
I was
tell a
going to say,
friend.
I can reach out to some of my coworkers too. You do
Yeah,
this
of
every
course.
Monday?
Every Monday. And
Okay, bet.
and it's on YouTube. So you could go to YouTube, ballistic recordings, and get it anytime.
Yeah.
Like you it's there. Huh?
You're being recorded right now.
Yeah. We live right now on YouTube. We on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on your StreamYard. But I know you
Yeah.
can sync StreamYard to YouTube.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. So we live right now on YouTube. So once you get the link, you can send it out. When we, like me, I'm actually I'm the one behind the screen right now doing all the moving with the with this. But when I get off,
I see everything.
when I get off now, what I do, I send it to everybody. I send it globally to everybody. You know what I mean? So everybody get an opportunity to see what we did live. It's hard to do it while we on. I try to, but I want to stay focused on what you're telling me, what you're telling me. So it's a bit difficult for me to do it while we on. But once I get off, I know I have it. You know, I mean, it's all documented. So now I can just run it out to everybody. Who didn't get it, go get it when I'm done.
Be a moderator.
Yeah. And I have it's just like doing movies. You know what I mean? Like or whatever else you love. I love it. So to me, I love it. So you know, doing all of this is cool to me. I like doing it. I have
Bet.
Yeah, I have several other shows we do. I have a show with some guys from Central America that we do, right, Bob? I started a cultural
Wait, you mean like Panama?
Huh? Like what?
You said Central America.
Like Belize. So I got guys from Belize.
He's Belizean.
Yeah, from Central America, from Belize. I got guys from
We gonna shoot there.
Yeah, they was planning to go over there. We looking for the incentive to go. That's what it is. Break gonna be on the
famous electrician from Jamaica. I hope that he's tapped in. But whatever we're gonna do.
We gonna be all over.
We gonna be all over.
Central America.
We gonna be all over. Brent is looking into it now. He say, Clinton, we gotta get you some incentive to go down there. Right or wrong? That's what we want some tax incentive to go down there. But he's the man down there, so I mean that's good. I have a couple other people down there too. Polar Light Burn. A couple of the guys that's ready and willing to give it. That's Zaire. 1 second. I'm gonna talk to him live too. You think I'll play with him? Z, what up? What up? We good? I sent the link to your email.
You on now?
Yeah, we live now. I'm here with Bob right now. And with Tofe all the way from where you at? Tofe, where you at?
Oklahoma.
She in Oklahoma, boy. You gonna tap in?
Jump on.
Alright, jump in. Alright, real quick.
Alright.
I bet. Yeah, I want you to meet Zaire. That's my man to them. I've been rocking with Zaire for like, I don't know, over 20, 30 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been running.
What's his name?
Zaire Baptiste.
Really?
Zaire Jones, but Zaire Baptiste. When you see him, you probably know him, cause he in it.
He in Local 52?
I don't know. I don't really know.
Okay.
I think he's more independent than anything. He one of them dudes. Yo, he dangerous. I mean, that's my man. Like,
let me see it.
he coming in a little while. When he comes on, you're gonna see. When he comes on, you're gonna see Zaire. He taught me a lot. He taught me a lot about the game. He taught me a lot. I learned a lot. Like just being with Bob for this couple of weeks. I learned. Before we came here, we were talking about doing it, right? So even then, I was learning because I'm picking his brains and I'm learning.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, are you sure? My mom's like, yes, get on here.
Yeah. It's instant. It's like this. He don't play. He's serious. He don't play. He's serious.
Pull in all the people because everybody has different levels of knowledge. So we
exactly.
People, and then we all become smart together.
Exactly. It's worthwhile. I'm getting. I had to like the scheduling is something like I'm trying to get a hold of for me. You see what I'm saying? The scheduling I'm trying because some people is setting up for like a couple of weeks. Some people I had somebody that was supposed to come on last week, but because he had somebody else, I had to like tell him now we gotta wait a little bit.
But look. Do Calendly. Calendly. Calendly.
Okay.
Keep them and you can communicate with them through Calendly, and we'll start booking that way. And maybe
Okay,
we'll share
yes.
the account so we can post and put people through that
Okay.
we know gonna be on the show.
Okay, no problem.
All right, I'll look into
yeah,
it.
that's it up. Yeah. When we get off, you let me know. When you get off, you let me know.
Absolutely.
Now listen, someone was asking me about something we was talking about is the theme songs and the music. We touched on it a little bit last week, but we wanted to know what they asked me was, okay, if there's a theme song, would you have one theme song that goes throughout the entirety of the movie, or a theme song that would go part of it, and then how that? I have an idea, but just for the listeners and my viewers, they want to know.
Well, there's a formula for that kind of stuff. And if you listen to your favorite movie or movie you like, let's take even movies with no lyrics. Ocean's 11. You know what that music sounds like. And there are places in which they give you a little bit of peppering of it. There's bigger, usages of it at the most pinnacle times of
That's
the
what
film.
I'm asking you.
And then
That's
when
what
you
I'm
get
asking
towards the end,
That's what I'm asking you.
Then now everybody jamming.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. That's what I think they was asking me. I think that's the question they was asking me.
So at least 3 times you want to hear theme music. At least 3 times.
Yeah.
And you can do pepperings of it in different places. So that brings me to the fact that we want to do a feature show where we these songs have been produced recently by friends of ours, and maybe we type up their names and the name of the song, and we do a little debut. Do 20-30 minutes of
I'm down.
songs in and out.
I'm down.
Okay, so I'll try to see if I can put together.
I also want to bring him on. I also want to bring some of these artists on, because artists play a big role in the production too, as far as their songs like Tupac. Tupac, we gotta hear Tupac music.
Sure.
So that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, the licensing aspect was another question I was asked about. The licensing aspect of these songs,
because a movie will take off and they won't get a cent.
Right. But at the same time, whatever the agreement is between the filmmaker and the actual producer of the film, of the
Not
song.
like the music industry between the record label. That's separate.
That's what I'm asking. That's what they want to know.
Yeah.
But for usage in films, there has to be an agreement that says, if this takes off, X, Y, and Z can happen. Now, what X, Y, and Z is a million different things. Right. But if you're saying I'm featuring, let's say you make a short. I know a guy. So the guy that Dow produced for has an Emmy. He has 5 Emmys rather, and an Oscar for a short. Whatever music he played in there. It's famous. It's in an.
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah.
But what I'm saying is, with people who are doing shorts, if you saying, okay, I hear Brand Newbie say, or I hear Charlie Brown, right, from Leaders of the New School. Right? Or I hear Chuck D in the background. That's a song that they put out, 2 years ago, but it didn't get a lot of pub. They perform it in different places, but now it's in this film, and people love PE. They love Public Enemy, right? There's a deal, I'm using Public Enemy for real because obviously they're a big artist. So any negotiation you have with them, that if the film is helped blowing this film up, hey, I want a certain amount of royalties or
points,
so that all is a different level of negotiation as well. But when you're dealing with people who aren't stars, and they just want to get their music out, you know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be happy.
That's my point. Yeah, that's my point. It's not like, I gotta get you up. You know what I mean?
Right, and I don't. It's not necessarily going to be their music that makes the film take off, unless they have some sort of name, some sort of cachet.
Yeah, the movie's carrying them instead of them carrying the movie's carrying them. So that's a different deal altogether.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a different deal altogether.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get but
all of a sudden I love her. Who is her?
Yep.
Yeah, that was in this joint.
Yeah. It helps them. It helps
Now I want to
them.
buy her album.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how it be. That's how it be for real. That's the question they had for me. I'm like, listen, this is how it rolls. You know what I mean? You gonna get points, but if you're not really known, and to tell you the truth, some of the songs, it could work. It works both ways. Cause some of the songs could probably be a hit too. The song could also assist in the movie being a hit or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what you need.
Films that's gonna help promote the feeling.
Controls the mood.
Right.
Yeah. That too.
The art form itself is to move to emotion.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah, we discussed that. We discussed that.
I want other people who are, there are artists who are, producing tracks or doing different things. Think about the idea of scoring films. Taking pieces of the song and streaming it throughout to create the mood, and it's something you got to study. It's not something you can just be like, oh my God.
Dig it. That's true too. That's true too.
But
so even if
it's not a long leap to that area. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm sorry. But even with like even if we do the trailer, and the trailer got a hot beat, you feel what I'm saying? I mean, the trailer could be active, action, all of that too. But if you have a hot beat along with your trailer, it also assists in that sort of production too, doesn't it?
Yeah,
right.
I want to say this.
Yes, but nobody's gonna search for that. They're gonna search for the actual song before that beat if they remix it, kind of thing.
Say it again.
So nobody's gonna look for the beat. Like, all right, what is it? Michael Myers has been ringing in my head with the piano, right? Yeah. Nobody's gonna search for that, but they're gonna search for the movie. And
correct.
Then
Correct. Copy. Copy.
And that's the idea that if you look into most films are music heavy, and I don't want to say like it's too much, but I think
the music about to pop off.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna die.
You can tell. So that's a part of the art form, and you want to use it to your advantage. Nobody's going to like. There are very few films that don't have sound in them, and I don't mean don't have sound. Like when you think about Castaway, Tom Hanks was on an island, but it was about 30 people in that movie. But he's on the screen for 97% of the time. And to set the mood between him, what he's going to, thinking about hanging himself, losing Wilson, trying to kill food. There's definitely accents of music that you hear and sounds that are through it. So I think scoring and Foley and all these other things we talked about last week. They're very important parts of filmmaking.
Okay.
Be a little beat for like 5 seconds.
Speak on it.
But nobody's gonna look up Mozart or Bach.
No.
To find
not
out
really.
where that came from.
No, not really.
Not really. Have to search the film. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was in there. That's what's up. But that takes too long, right?
Yeah.
Right. But then there's people who have a skill. Oh, this is what I want to say too about teasers and trailers. That is a completely different art form. There are highly skilled people who do that, and I think oftentimes you want to have, like, all editors are not teaser or trailer people. That's an art form. So when you do that, you need to find somebody special who does that. Some people just throw together a bunch of shots, and they think because the music is hot, that is gonna be hot.
Oh yeah. That's a big mistake. That's a big mistake. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Yeah. Don't use any record like that.
That's a meme now, Uncle Bob.
Yeah, that's a meme. Yeah. It could be a meme for real. Yeah. Because it's not really work out like that.
They be like, with a engineer think they shit is hot type of shit. It'd be the wackest beat. Your friend looking at them like, are you for real? Like, no, wait, listen to this one. Try this one.
Yeah,
that's embarrassing, bro.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's think about trying to put together, a day, and you choose the amount of time you want to do it, and maybe we take like 3 different segments. Like, okay, we're gonna play this for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and talk a little. We're gonna play this for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna play that for 5 minutes. And in the 5 minutes we play, 15, 20 seconds of a song, and we can get a lot of songs in.
Yeah.
Mad Money.
Yeah.
Like, then the artist goes, is that my song up in there? Is that my beat? Oh yeah, I need that check.
But what we doing here, fortunately, because we're not getting paid, we can highlight, and we'll have the permission of the people because they've already sent us music to try and help get it.
Correct. Yeah, we put it in the air, put it in rotation.
We showcase it.
You put it in rotation.
Yeah.
Okay, now listen. Listen now. Let me ask you a question, a serious question now.
Okay.
Now I need to do a trailer.
Okay.
I need to do a trailer. Now, without further ado, we ain't even gonna go there. Z, what up, man?
Going on, my brother?
What's going on, my brother? What's going on, brother? What's happening, my brother?
Word.
That's my man. Bob, that's Zaire. Topay, that's Zaire. Where she go? Why she gonna do this to me now?
Somebody might be talking to her. She ain't going nowhere.
Oh, she ain't going nowhere.
So he been talking about you since we first met. So it's a pleasure to meet you, Zaire.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
You got 10 minutes, so you gotta get him. Bob, you gotta let him know.
I mean, he talked about a lot. He said that you and I are a lot alike. We got our irons in a lot of fires, our hands in a lot of pots, trying to make things happen, and not trying to, but making things happen. And I think, we want to build. So what we try to do here with the Make Your Movie Mondays is really get people talking about what are some of the things that they need to keep in mind, being encouraged about writing, being encouraged about production. Today we talked about pre-production. And, we want to build and share whatever knowledge people have together with people who are interested in completing their film.
That's what's up.
So talk a little bit about what you do.
Well, I work in quite a few sectors, all being in the creative space.
Mm-hmm.
And I started off years ago as an actor. I was doing soap operas as the world turns and whatnot. And I decided I wanted to create my own content.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I started actually on the other side of the camera. Directing, working as a cinematographer, and I kind of slowed up on the acting as doing that is more time consuming than anything else. So it's kind of hard to do them both. Yep. So when I really got into trying to create my own content, I had to slow up on the acting in that way. So that was my jump start into the whole thing, and started interning.
Sorry, I got a phone call, y'all.
It's okay.
I started interning at Rockefeller Records early on as well, and I worked the Reasonable Doubt album actually, and so I created all of these relationships with musical artists. So and then at a point I shifted into shooting music videos. And I was able to really, although I like the concept of creating these stories in short time to music,
Right.
I really didn't love the music video world.
Yeah. Well,
but
we
but I
got
stayed in it.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I don't know what when you say you worked the Reasonable Doubt era, I worked a little bit before that, all the way from the Outlaws and Tupac to West Side Connection. I lived in LA for about 12 years, and so
Okay.
then I went when I was working with the Tip Drill videos. I was like,
Oh my
I can't tell my mother I
God.
worked on this.
So it's funny you say that Tip Drill video because during that era when I was doing music videos,
I wasn't allowed to listen, by the way.
You were where?
Just throw that out there.
Say that
What you
again?
said?
I wasn't allowed to listen, so I found out about him too later. I was like,
Yeah.
my uncle worked
So-
on that? I was like, wow.
so it's so funny because during that era of BET Uncut, that's when I was at my height in the music video space.
Got it.
And so there was about a week or two that I probably had every one of those 10 videos, if not 8 out of 10, that were on BET Uncut. And so from there, I just started shooting music videos. Mano started with me, Papoose, Red Cafe, Stack Bundles, all of those dudes. So that early time, I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Most
was
Def is one of
doing,
my favorite artists I make with you, bro.
Right.
Yeah, Brooklyn Heavy.
yeah,
Yeah,
so I was doing a lot at that time. Little Kim, the list goes on. Freddie Fox,
Got it.
KRS One. It was a lot from there. But then I kind of pivoted and got away from music videos because, like I said, that was a different space that I really didn't want to be in. But you know, to be honest, the speed at which I was able to accomplish things, and then the monetary compensation for it kept me there
Right.
much longer than I had anticipated myself being there.
Yeah.
So finally, probably in about 07, I kind of segued out of that, and I just had some time, and I was trying to figure out which way to go, and I ended up in the dance world. And I ended up with a dance company that was something like Cirque du Soleil, and I came in producing
Oh my God.
the video stuff and the audio segments to the dance, and it was a space that I had never been in, and the choreographer who was there, she asked me if I would be willing to do one of the moves. I did a move one day, and I ended up performing with that company for 16 years, traveling the world, and it kept me in the creative space. And then from there, say that again.
I said, did you really rock? What kind of move did you do?
It probably was a little deeper than that.
Oh no! I mean, let me tell you, I've jumped off of third-story buildings.
Did you break your ankle the other day or something when you was at 34th Street? Where was that?
So
You broke
You
your
fell
ankle?
off a thing?
no, I didn't break my ankle. So what happened is the last I was preparing for a show
Right.
back in like 21, and I fell from one of the apparatus, and I ended up cracking some ribs and doing a bunch of stuff. So it's a super physical. It's a super physical form of dance called extreme action. And so if you ever want to see it, there's actually a documentary about our dance company called Born to Fly. It's on Netflix and it's on Amazon.
What's the name of it again?
Called Born to Fly.
Born to Fly. Okay, I'll check for it.
And so that space, the dance space, led me into the theater space. And I started producing and production managing off-Broadway shows. So some of the biggest actors, actresses that would work off Broadway, I was working with. And I segued all these things into something else. I had an art gallery for about 6 years.
Correct.
I curate for Chelsea Market, for the Pfizer building. So my plan was always to stay within an arm's reach of some creative space, and to use one creative space to go into the other. And I've gone back fully into television. I've been producing a talk show on a private jet with Eric B from Eric B and Rakim. And so
Oh my God. Oh, that's another one. I worked on Wu-Tang show. Jesus Christ. I worked on Wu-Tang show. That's another one.
Resume.
You see?
Yeah, I met Rakim.
That's it.
Very sweet.
And so those are all the things. So I do that, and I work a lot in experiential activation. So I create activations for corporate brands and from Delta to Candy Crush and everywhere in between. I created myself and another company. We created the first flying art gallery on a Delta airplane. Like we took the artist from New York to Miami for Art Basel, and we turned the entire inside of the plane into a floating art gallery with projectors projecting all the art in the plane during the flight. So things like that are kinds of the things that I work on, and you know, just out here collecting awards and making things work.
You heard him, that's my man.
So what's dope about this too is you might actually know D, because D and them do Art Basel in Old Town. At the Old Town, I can't think of the name of it, but they're in Miami with Chris and them. They do huge exhibit out there.
Daryl?
Daryl and his partner Chris, they do a bunch of stuff on Art Basel. So it's pretty cool. You guys have probably met.
Probably so.
That's my business partner. He and a couple of different guys are doing some stuff with art, and they're heavy into art. So you're creative.
I was telling Zara about Ruckus. Tell him a little bit about your pops, bro.
Yeah, so my situation is kind of similar because I do documentary films. I had a film on Netflix. I lived in LA for a number of years and was doing stuff out there, but my father started the Rucker Tournament. So I did the hashtag Rucker 50 film. And I
played in it.
You did play. This is my niece. She got her fan on hard body.
Yeah.
She's actually done a lot of work.
She my girl. She was hyped to be Zaire. She's like, I think I know Zaire.
So we have a lot of content that's been generated. You know, my thinking was for a long time, you know, it's a tragedy if you get to a distributor and they're like, okay, that's nice. What else you got? So D and I built a lot of content for about 11 years. We've been, you know, from basketball-based stuff to Native Americans. We've done a bunch of films that are, you know, docs. But I also went to school for screenwriting, so I've written the Rucker script about the history. It's pretty much it's a trilogy, but it's probably more than a trilogy. When I say that, I've written more than 5 scripts about different
areas. It's going to be extra legendary now after we finally won the Knicks.
Yeah, well,
we mentioned that last week. We talked about that last week.
I bet you somebody played it.
No, he said that last week. We mentioned it last week.
Yeah. So I grew up kind of in California in that sense. I went to school for screenwriting at Cal State Northridge, and I've been writing for a while. And I actually was on the West Coast doing what you were doing. But that's not true. I was on the West Coast learning, working under, you know, Lil X and Hype and all the different people.
Yeah.
You know, and so Eric Dickerson and these other guys that were directors at the time. So I learned a lot.
How long ago was that?
That was 98.
Yeah. So you know Abdur.
I know the name.
Abdur and Udi. They were working with Hype during that time too.
Yeah,
those were my neighbors, and they left to go with Hype.
Right, and so when that's funny, they weren't guys that I came about, because I knew the person I knew initially that was under Hype was X. And that was it. After that era, when Hype did that Levi's commercial, I was working, like I said, I was working on Master P and these guys, and your man, Shake It Fast.
Oh, Mystical.
Oh my God, Mystical.
I was working, you know, and I did everything. I was ADing. I second. I took whatever jobs were there. I was driving a bus for them one day, and I was just picking up hookers. And I was like,
wow.
I don't think I can tell my mother I worked on this video.
Wow.
So that's when I was like, that's it. I gotta transition from just doing these. I did some commercials and, you know, worked with a little girl from who's the boss. But that was all, you know, learning experience. I worked on the Lenny Kravitz, you know, American Woman video. But I wasn't really.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of what we were.
I wasn't born yet.
Was learning. I was just watching, learning, seeing. And I mentioned earlier that I learned more in 3 days I worked on music video sets than I learned in film school.
Oh
You know? And so the doing it was the thing. You know. So I definitely think we can build. There's a lot of things we can do, but you know, this is a great launching point for people who want to learn. Like we can share some information. Obviously, you know, what they don't understand is that this costs money. Believe it or not.
Okay.
But if you got people who have gripped and worked on television shows and worked on all these other things and written stuff and written shows, and you know, you have people at your fingertips who can sincerely give you wisdom to help get your projects finished. You know, and I think for us, if we could create,
hold on, I'm grabbing my charger. Be right back.
Okay. If we could create a network of people who do this stuff together, and you know, number one, we'll be able to have synergy. We'll be able to support each other in different aspects, and we'll be able to promote each other in different aspects. Now, if it becomes something that's big, and we, you know, have a tipping point where there's a distribution deal that comes out of it, or production deals that come out of it, hey, great. But at the same time, there's a lot of people who have scripts that are unfinished. You know, and some people we know, they're like, okay, your script's not finished because it wasn't that great. So let's give you the love that you need. You know, and you know, people are attached to their creative, you know, projects like it's their baby. But if we can get people to understand, hey, we just want to help you consider this. Instead, you know what I mean? And we can do that. So I love that. CY, I've been talking about you for the longest, bro.
Yeah. That's my man. That's my OG right there, man. That's my man right there. That's my OG.
So we definitely got some building to do. I'm in Baltimore right now, but I'm back and forth to New York, in and out. I just wanted to move my family out of New York. But yeah, man, let's build.
Zaire, he do real estate too. So maybe we could talk. We always wanted to do a little bit of that too, our OT. So that's something that probably Zaire could talk about. Zaire, plus I don't want you on just today, man. I know you're busy. I told him, like, look, I'm fortunate to catch you because I know you're very busy. So, but whenever you got time, we here every Monday. You know what I mean?
All right.
Whenever you got a time and you want to come in, anything happening or anything you're doing that you want us to help, like I could promote. It don't matter, bro. You just let me know. Let me ask you a question. Abdul, you say Abdul, your neighbor was next door to the house you be at?
No, Udi.
I'm sorry, Udi. Yeah, Udi.
Yeah, he's like 3-4 houses down from me.
Oh, from where he was at?
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Okay. I didn't know that.
Do you know anybody from the Brooklyn Combine?
I know a couple. I don't know him, but I've had some interaction with them.
Yeah, because he was Bobby Schmurder's attorney.
Yeah.
That's his boy. They was together for a long time from Brooklyn on. But yeah, I'm sure there's many people that we have in common. Couple degrees of separation. But hey, building, you know, and my wonderful niece is in Oklahoma.
Yeah, she's Oklahoma.
She did the Made in New York program, and then branched out and was out in Oklahoma, you know, doing a whole bunch of grip and electric stuff. And so she was talking about her love and how she's built, you know, she worked on a ton of TV shows, you know, a few movies, and recently Twisters. But you know, everybody's got
and Killers of the Flower Moon too.
And Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah, congratulations on that, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yo,
we,
so
you know,
listen.
we're trying to build.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
trying to build. You know,
I
last week we
apologize.
had Brent on. Dee's got some experience. He produced for a Oscar award winning director who produced a short, but has 5 Emmys. Like we got some legs here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We just need to have you.
Projects. We got projects.
Yeah, we got projects, man. We just got to put it together, Zaire. And like, yo, I'm thankful, bro. I'm happy you came on. I'm happy you met these guys. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm about, know what we doing, and I want you to come back on a regular basis, bro. Whatever you're doing out there, just let us know. I got your back all day. Oh, you got the pictures of the gear? You got the pictures of the gear?
I got everything.
Oh, okay. Holla at me about it, bro. Peace. One love, man. All right, man.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yes.
Yo. Pop, son, I told you.
Yeah, man.
It's lit, man. We good, man. I'm great man thinker. I told you, great man thinker like, my man. That's my man. Like differently. Like you, my man. You know I don't do friends. I got associates. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't do that outside thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's Zaire is busy. This is not like. I'm telling you, he caught up. So whenever we could catch him, I'm gonna make sure I get him in here or get him a little 10 minutes. He told me I got 10 minutes, CY. That's what he told me today. I'm like, oh man, come on, man. That's perfect. That's perfect, bro. I'm happy, bro, for real. I'm delighted. You had a great show. Bless up, son. I hit you up. What we doing?
I'm gonna hit you up.
Nah, I mean, we doing right.
Make your movie Monday.
You heard?
Don't
Stop.
sleep.
Don't sleep. Make your movie Monday.
There's a wealth of information.
Correct, sir. Correct, sir.
Blow this off like it's somebody.
Nah, it's not regular. It's not regular. It's not normal. Yeah, correct. One love, bro. For real. Oh man, that was a beautiful show. Respect to Zaire. I want to say big up to Ty Box and all them dudes. They're getting the input a little bit, but it is what it is. Make your movie Mondays. Respect. Let me see what's happening right here. Run a couple tunes while we run some info on what we're doing in the future, in the near future. So you guys could really understand what we're about. Feel me?
Hello, Moto.
Them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire.
Cinco side, cinco side, cinco side, cinco. Cinco side, cinco side, cinco side, cinco.
Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire.
Most jelly, jam no shake like that. I must lava because fire no hot like that. Body organic, that gym squat that. 0% fat, woman. Straight savage, thicker than a snicker from out of my fridge. The way she have the thing to swing like big bridge. Me have to tiptoe for gain leverage.
Cinco side, them gal fire. Pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire. Pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire. Pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire. Cinco side, them gal fire. Pull up on the block, rockin' Kingdom attire.
Cinco, seis, cinco, seis, cinco, seis, cinco. 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 5 and then 6. Girl, flex, time for have. Make we just chill on Netflix. Now make the outside nice, create no conflict. Hating pan, we loving relationship. We have to stay wide from the toxic trip. Plus tie your grip, have me the pop off like a rocket.
Like a rocket.
Wifey and me side chick.
And my side chick.
Read the pamphlet.
Read the pamphlet.
Read the pamphlet. Read the pamphlet.
Cinco size. Cinco size. Cinco size. Them gal fire. Pull up on the block with the Kingdom attire. Pull up that. 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 Them gal fire, pull up on the block, rock the Kingdom attire.
Pull up on the
Them
block,
gal,
Kingdom
pull up on the block, Kingdom attire.
Pull up on the
Them
block,
gal,
Kingdom
pull up on the
attire.
block,
Cinco side, them gal
Cinco
fire. Pull up on
side,
the
them
block,
gal
Kingdom
fire, pull up on the
attire.
block.
Cinco, seis, cinco, seis, cinco, seis, cinco.
Cinco size, cinco,
Cinco,
cinco size, cinco,
cinco, cinco, cinco,
cinco size, cinco size. Yeah, bless up. Me run off a couple things. Cultural Reggae Sundays, me and my man Andrew be in our building. Next week we should be chopping up with Ben Wolf. Ben Wolf is the dude, one of the promoters for the August 1st for this joint. August 1st, you know I'm doing it live. The state building, so make sure you tap in. For real, for real. We gonna next week Sunday, like I say, on the Cultural Reggae Sundays, we're gonna be chopping up with me and Angel be in the building, chopping up with Ben Wolf. And then you know them guys coming on. Oh, let me see. There you go. Every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 BZ time, 6 Pacific. You go check out that old boy. You know what I mean? G Mike, hosted by G Mike, the chairman himself, along with Honorable Jose Koi and Mr. Gregory Morrison and Just Spooners. Them dudes is on every Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 BZ time, 6 Pacific. You already know. Preemptive strike before that be Mr. Miller. The Miller Gospel Hour, hosted by Reverend Lincoln Miller, every Wednesday, 7 to 8. Could tap in, for real, for real. And then you already know. Make Your Movie Mondays. That's what we do, a comprehensive series. We're going to have actors, writers, grip. Major respect to Faith for joining us today, you know what I mean? On sort of short notice, we appreciate that very much. Feel me? So yeah. Anyway, Cinco size, them gal fire, pull up on the block rocking Kingdom attire, Cinco side, them gal fire, pull up on the, where's that?
Cinco side, them gal fire.
Them gal fire, pull up on the block, Kingdom attire. Yeah, Kingdom attire about to pop off to the
Cinco side, them gal fire.
Them gal fire, pull up on the block,
Cinco side,
What's up, Wave and Wave? What's up, Top Box Mode? Last time up, I got a bust a couple times. Chop no shake like that. Fire no hot like that.
Jim's fat. Woman, straight savage. Thicker than a sick savage. From out of my fridge. The way you have to tell me feel like big bridge. Me have to dip to the in leverage.
Pull up on the block, Kingdom of God. Cinco side, them gal fire. Pull up on the block, Kingdom of God. Cinco side, them gal fire.
Anyway, Todd Box, what up? We chilling with Todd Box yesterday in the park. Official, real pioneer.
What I'ma tell you is something you should all know. How it's all unforgettable. How it's so unforgettable. I think we all should know. What I'ma tell you is something you should all know. How it's all unforgettable. How it's so unforgettable. I think we all should know. Time and time again, as I pick up that pen, as I hit these curves, all the grooves heads turn. Who's a conspiracy? How many going to burn? Pacifies like a Baptist, let the water burn. Trials, tribulation, turn us off cheek, but I stay in my position, watching them all freak. Outside when I be out on the beach in Miami-Dade County, when I roam on these New York streets. First take like Stephen A. Smith. Swag and perk, the podcast is on, I don't miss. Blunt in the air, cause you know it's all scheming out there when I put it in the air. Sketch, this is not grafted, it's not photographed. It's transparent to what you're imagining. Top box and raw more children for Rizzle. Red dot, we came to bend the dial a little. So check your clock, non-stop, drag racing, all the way to the finish, stop. Really banging it. Empire came back, watch how we banging. What I'ma tell you is something you should all know. How it's all unforgettable. How it's so unforgettable. I think you all should know. What I'ma tell you is something you should all know. How it's all unforgettable.
Ben Wolf, what's up, Big Ben?
Ben Wolf Entertainment. We here. You know where you're from. Jamaica, Queens. This is how we rock. Yo, it's been a long time since I rocked the mic. Now I'm back making tracks like a ninja bite. I've been upstate, got big, so the girls call me a yes, being girls like I open book. Oh, keep rapping, get out and push. You know, 10-4 sex made my girlie push. Vinegar and water's my order, transporter, new world.